That was a tough one.
Yeah, I went over the
I
funeral.
didn't realize he had been sick.
Well, he really hadn't. And I mean, he's had some health issues and this, that, and the other, but he just went down quick. They said so. But anyway,
Yeah,
Roy
yeah.
was good. And when I went to the funeral home last night, everybody standing there talking. That's about the only time you see everybody. It's kind of sad. You know.
Yeah, that is. That
Yeah.
is. That and weddings.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, but I don't know. It's just like another part of history, of our area is gone. You think
Well,
about it.
it's one of the realities of life. There's birth and there's death. And
Yeah,
so
like Paul Thorne said, man, my world is getting smaller. My world is getting
yeah.
smaller. But anyway, y'all keep that family in your prayers. So, but other than that, pretty good weekend. Looked like got a little rain this morning. I don't know what the rain's supposed to do. Has anybody got any idea what the weather report is? Or
I don't think we're supposed to get any more. It looks like it's going to be a blue sky day and probably hotter than 80s.
yeah,
So
well that'll work. I heard on the thing they got free lunches over at Union County Schools.
yeah, they got a grant, and that's a 4-year program.
Wow, that's a pretty
They
big
got a
deal. Ain't it?
grant from the U.S. Department of Agriculture for that they can do that for all the students, regardless of income.
I'm just gonna tell y'all over there at Union County Schools, and y'all listen to what I'm saying. I'll guarantee you, Harry Vaughn will be over there dressed up like a kid trying to eat for free.
Little spinner cap.
You was standing in line. I'm in the third grade. Yeah, dang. I mean, we get stuff over here because we work hard for it, and people bring us all kinds of stuff, to eat and everything. And Harry thinks he gets part of it, and he's not included. Just like all the rest of the Democrats, they want all the free
Now
stuff.
you make him feel bad.
There for a while, man,
That
he just go.
exclusion.
I'd
Come
have
on.
lunch in the fridge, man. He'd just go in there and eat it. He'd just open up the fridge and just eat. I had to put notes on there. I put a lock on the fridge. He'd just go in there and just eat my food. He'd be coming in here like a little squirrel. He ran in there, come back to his seat.
There'd be crumbs all over his chair, and he said, "I didn't eat
Yeah,
anything.
I didn't eat it.
I
He'd
didn't
go like
do
a
it."
little
Yeah,
piece of
wasn't
granola
me.
bar
It
on
looked
his
like
mouth.
me.
Oh well,
So,
that's the way of the
well,
world.
poor Harry's hungry, so
Yeah.
bring anything in, it's fair game apparently.
Yeah, bless his heart. He ain't got no friends. He ain't got no friends. And, to have friends, you must first be friendly. Is that not what they say? Yeah. To be rich, you must first be born rich, I think.
Boy, you know what? I'm thinking it's a really good thing that we don't have an HR department.
HR? Yeah, we do
Yeah.
have. That's pudding.
Yeah, they'd be sitting with you constantly in counseling sessions.
Yeah, you're probably right. Yep. So
Yeah.
I don't know. I reckon.
Doesn't our mission statement say something about inclusion?
I don't know nothing about all that stuff. I just know what's right and what's wrong.
All right.
Yeah. No, I
The
don't.
world according to Phillips.
Yeah, it'd be a lot better world. I reckon Atlanta's highest paid judge, that Christina Peterson. She is a Democrat, by the way. I'd like to bring that up for.
Well, wait a minute. When you said Atlanta, we knew that.
Well, I'm
she
just
was a
saying, there's
Democrat.
some folks
Yeah.
can't. There's some a little slow out there.
Yeah. Okay.
She's
All right. What
arrested.
happened to her?
She arrested for punching a cop in the head, man, outside a bar. I reckon she was. They called the cops on her, and she wasn't going to jail. She tried to whoop him cop's butt. I'm
Yeah.
the judge.
Did she say to him, "Do you know who I am?"
Do you know who I am? She's a mean
Yeah.
little old thing. They say this ain't the first time this has happened.
Yeah, she's been under judicial review or something for some of the things she's actually done in court,
Right.
not in her private life outside the courtroom.
I think she'll get Fanny to represent her. Reckon Big Fanny represent her. She should be fine.
Oh Lord!
What? You don't think so?
Now we're going down that path. You got a couple of paths that I can really kind of count on.
Yeah.
Either going to abolish cities all over the world,
Right.
or we're going to talk about Big Fanny,
I like Big Fanny. Yeah.
or we're going to promote. Hey, did you get your invitation to the fundraiser
What
Thursday?
What fundraiser?
The Kelly Loeffler's having a fundraiser after the debate for President Trump.
No, nobody sent me nothing.
10K for you and Emily to go.
10K.
10K, yeah. Of course, if you want to sit at the VIP table, then it's 50.
Oh, $50? That's the one I want. Hold on.
No,
50 one time. Go
50,000.
for 50.
What can we get for like $12?
Where's she having this at anyway?
I'm probably at their mansion. He's the guy that owns the New York Stock Exchange.
Yeah. I'd say he's got
And
plenty of.
also the International Stock Exchange. So,
Yeah, they probably got me at the head of the table because I'm a big Doge investor. So
yeah, yeah. I thought you'd probably give the keynote speech.
yeah, I could do that. Yeah, I just think it's crazy all these judges are getting in trouble now. It's kind of funny to me. I just think, it's kind of on the shoe is on the other foot. You ever heard that walk a mile in my shoes? I love that song, by the way, by Elvis. But now they're just a bunch of, I don't know, two-faced. Would that be what it would be, two-faced?
I guess two-faced.
Yeah.
Yeah. What's right for you, but not for me, right?
That's kind of the way the rule of the world is now, is it not?
I don't know. Judges, I think we've lowered our standards for judges. That's why we're getting what we got.
It's like that one guy said, we're the humans are the only people or the only animals in the world that lets the dumb ones lead them. I mean, you got wolf packs always get the baddest dude in the pack to lead, and lions always get the baddest lion in the pack to lead, and you know what I'm saying? And
That's because the smart ones are too smart to subject themselves to the torture that getting elected is.
yeah, we got Biden. We're like, he comes to say, I mean, think about it, man. What happened to where you used to let the smart guy out, like Ronald Reagan?
Yeah.
Come on. I like Ronald Reagan, What happened?
Yeah, we used to have some good leaders.
Yeah. Like Nixon. Yeah.
Well, marginal. Good leaders, bad ethics.
Well, they actually said if he'd have made it, he was like crazy smart. I mean, he would have been probably one of the best presidents we had in a long time. But oh well, he got Watergate. Of course, if that had happened nowadays, wouldn't have mattered. I don't guess.
He's like us, though.
Today-
High standards and low morals.
There you go.
Yeah.
That's
Today is the 50th anniversary of that book,
what book?
the story of Watergate,
Oh yeah.
with Bernstein and Woodward.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But if you look at the stuff that happened now, like recently with like spying on Donald Trump's campaign and COVID, I mean, all the things that happened, it makes Watergate look like nothing,
Honestly.
man.
Yeah. Well, each generation is further become more devious, right?
Yeah. And
If you can do that in Watergate, I can do this. It's like one up.
and what's the guy the guy that actually exposed all that had the movie Life is Like a Box of Chocolates? What was his name?
Forrest Gump.
Yeah, he's the one that blowed that. He's the one that actually exposed that.
Mm-hmm.
Forrest Gump exposed Watergate.
Yeah, you don't remember the movie? Did you not watch the movie?
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah, it's Forrest Gump. He did.
Taught
it.
Elvis to dance too.
Yeah, he did. He's
Is
pretty-
that where you get all your news, Stephen?
it was on Cat Turd. I'm just reading what Cat Turd said.
Yeah, there you go. It's either the movie theater or Cat Turd.
There
yeah.
you go. All right, we're going to take a
Okay.
break. While we're getting to break, we're going to get to Packy to look up the latest post from Cat Turd.
Okay, we'll do.
All right, and we're going to take a short break. We want to thank More Insurance Services for bringing you the show today. Give them a call, 828-389-4000. Let them give you a quote. I guarantee you they're going to save you some money.
And now with more news for Western North Carolina and North Georgia, I'm Jeff Batten. Georgia District Congressman Andrew Clyde is sounding off over the U.S. Justice Department's decision Friday not to prosecute the Attorney General over his decision not to turn over potentially damaging audio of Joe Biden to Congress.
But we'll have to go after the Department of Justice now through the court system to get that audio tape, and hopefully we'll get it before the election.
The matter centers around Biden's admitted storage of classified presidential documents at one of his residences. The audio supposedly paints Biden in a poor light, and the Biden administration is reluctant to supply it to the Republican-led House. The Blairsville Police Department is concerned over AI scams that are making their way into the mountain area. Police Chief Michael Baxter says he was made aware of calls being made using FaceTime, only for the victim to learn that the calls were artificial intelligence deepfakes that look like the person calling you. The technology exists to spoof a friend's number or a local business number, and then the FaceTime app will create a false image of the person they claim to be. Baxter says if you have a friend or someone you associate with in business making a call to you to ask for money, it may not be a real person, so don't send money to them without asking good questions. He adds to always try to make contact in person with somebody to confirm they really need your help. Please download the free WJRB app. For Pat Malone and Harry Bond, I'm Jeff Patton.
Our mountain roads are busier than ever, which has led to more accidents. Unfortunately, insurance companies are not in the business of being fair. They're in the business of making money. I'm Daniel Duello, and I know because I used to train insurance adjusters on exactly how to do this. Now the Duello Law Firm in North Georgia works to ensure that you're treated fairly. For a free consultation, find us at duellolaw.com. That's DUELLO law.com.
Union General Hospital in Blairsville has made it very easy for expecting mothers to celebrate the beginning of life right here at home. Moms, there's no need to drive out of the area when our state-of-the-art labor and delivery department is perfect for that big day. Let Union General Hospital help you welcome your precious bundle of joy into the world. Call 706-745-2111. Only at your community caregiver for more than 60 years. Union General in Blairsville, where dreams are delivered.
Jackie Jones, Jackie Jones, Jackie Jones. A better solution for basic vehicle service has come to the mountains. Quick Lane at Jackie Jones Ford Hayesville is your go-to place for routine auto maintenance for all vehicle makes and models. Get extraordinary service from expert technicians and take advantage of our low-price tire guarantee at Jackie Jones Ford Hayesville and jjfordhayesville.com.
Jackie Jones Ford. Whether you need a cart to ride around the campground, a neighborhood cruiser, or utility vehicle for the yard, North Georgia Golf Carts has you covered. Our family-owned company of almost 20 years offers a full-service department for all major brands, a complete line of parts and accessories, pickup and delivery service, and a friendly, knowledgeable staff. North Georgia Golf Carts is here to make your life easier. Call 706-896-8835 or stop by at 3850 Highway 76. Here at North Georgia Golf Carts, our aim is to keep you rolling.
You hear it, and you can't find it. No, not your phone. We're talking about the leak near your spigot or somewhere else in the yard. Meanwhile, your $50 water bill is now $500. Grayland Leak Detection will find the leak. Grayland has the specialized equipment to find it and make the necessary repairs at a fraction of the cost of replacing your whole water system. Call Eric locally at Grayland, 706-897-9110, 706-897-9110, and find that leak once and for all.
Boundary Waters Resort and Marina on Lake Chatoog is the #1 JC Tri-Tune dealer in the country, specializing in luxury performance tri-tunes with reliable Suzuki outboard power. As the exclusive dealer for JC Tri-Tune in the Lake Chatoog area, our professional sales and service team will get you out on the water in style. For the best selection and pricing on new and used JC Tri-Tunes in the North Georgia mountains, visit Boundary Waters Resort and Marina at bwboating.com or call 706-896-2530.
The Morning Dish. At the beginning of a new week, people see things differently, like why they're locked into their monster insurance carrier and paying higher premiums than their next door neighbor. If that's you, you need to speak with More Insurance Services, an independent agency in Hayesville, Blairsville, and Hiawassee.
All righty, we're back with you and live and kicking over here. We got Packy. He's been digging up over here, and we got a cat turd quote of the day.
Straight out of the litter box, man.
Straight out of the litter
Straight out
box.
of the
We
litter
love
box.
it, man. We love it.
Cat turd posts, reposts when you can't tell the difference between the New York Post and the Babylon Bee. New York Post, trans woman left sobbing in JFK airport after TSA agent hit her testicles.
Bless her heart. Bless her heart. She wasn't pregnant, was she?
Nope.
Yeah,
I don't
she
think
wasn't
so.
pregnant. Let's hope she wasn't pregnant.
Thankfully.
Yeah.
We're good.
Now, you know.
Now to the commentary, Pat Malone.
That's a beauty.
You're going to like
I'm gonna
cat turd,
start
man. You should.
I'm going to start following cat turd.
You need to, man. No doubt.
Yeah.
Oh, Lord. Hey, did y'all see that young guy, the young boy that actually got with President Trump, was dressed like President Trump and had his wig on? Man, that was awesome. That was awesome. Trump pulled out, I think, a $20 bill and signed it for him. And he's like, I love this kid. If y'all ever give this kid up, I want to adopt him. I'd be like, Dad, turn me loose. Let me go.
They thought that Biden copied him, but it turned out to just be a mannequin. Just standing still.
Yeah, standing still.
Hey, I found one here. The income needs of all 50 states. This is what you need to make to live comfortably in all 50 states. We're not going to do all of them, but what do you think Georgia is? How much do you think to live comfortably, have a house, and live the American dream, have food on the table, and all that kind of stuff? What do you think?
$150,000.
This is $97,000. Is what you
97?
need to make to live comfortably. Alabama, 84. Florida, 93. Which I'm surprised about that. It seemed like, I guess maybe average. It's a little lower, and then South Carolina, 88. Well, you're well over that, Pat. You're what? You're about 388, aren't you, Pat?
Absolutely, yeah.
So what do they figure in living comfortably would be? I mean, you're talking $97,000. That's today. That's one pickup truck.
Pretty much.
Yeah, but I think, did you look at the criteria that they use for comfortably? I think it said something about having 30% of your income could be discretionary income.
Well, now wait a minute. Okay, you got $97,000, right?
Mm-hmm.
Divide that in half.
Okay.
So that's like $30,000. That's what you actually end up.
Which is like $20,000 after taxes.
Yeah. So
Wait a minute. What?
What?
Couple of things. 97 in half is 30,000.
That ain't right, Pat. Are you kidding?
something.
There ain't no way. It's 40 something.
What the heck? What? What'd you just say?
Yeah,
said
Pat.
You said half of 97 was 30,000. You idiot.
You just said that. I just repeated what you said. Roll back the tape.
But I mean, you figure 97,000, you got to divide that in half because taxes. Okay, so you actually end up with what, 40,000, a little over 40,000. And then you add another 5% on top of that. So actually, you really, if you didn't have to pay all the taxes, you just need about $45,000 to live comfortably, right? Because half of it goes to the government. Yeah.
I don't know that half of it goes to the government, but
Well, figure it up. How much you think of that goes to the government? $97,000. How much of that you think goes?
If you make 97, what is your tax bracket at that point? 30-something percent? 20, 25% now?
20, 22, 27.
Okay, well, there you go. You're already at 22, 27%. So,
Right.
and then you pay, what, 7% sales tax?
Then if you live in the city, you pay another 15 to 20%
And
on
you
top
pay your
of
property tax.
that. Yeah, and then your property tax.
Then you pay the gas tax.
Yeah, on top of that.
The gas tax.
Which is
man.
another, what, 45 cents on the gallon?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And then the splost.
Then the splosh.
I know it's just one, but just a little extra one on there. Just like who cares at this
What
point?
another penny. Well,
So people are working half a year just to pay the government.
Pretty close, actually. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, even if it was, let's say, 35%, still, it's unbelievable. It's
But-
crazy, you know.
don't you love all the wonderful programs they give us, though?
How did we go from like a 2%, like a revolution, like over a 2% tax on a breakfast beverage? You know what I mean? To like, like taxing half our money.
Well, I'm happy, though, ain't you?
Yeah,
I
we're
love it.
good.
Yeah, I love it because, we got all them mansions.
But
all
then
them.
you have the hidden tax of inflation that nobody really talks about,
Yeah,
which is a tax.
And the smaller boxes we get with the, like cereal was like 20, what is it? 20 ounces. Now it's like 15 ounces for the same price or whatever.
Well, that's to avoid a price increase.
Yeah. But hey, we just take it, man. We just take it. But
That's like not working out. That's just like buying smaller shirts so you look bigger. You know?
What's the option? What's
Quit
the
paying
solution,
taxes.
Stephen? Come
That's-
on, give us the solution, Stephen. We're looking to you for guidance here.
cut.
Half of 97 is about $30,000.
Fire,
yeah.
fire.
Go back to the
fire.
gold standard.
How many czars
Ron
do we
Paul.
need? How many czars do we need? And what the heck is a czar anyway? I mean,
I didn't ask you to continue the complaint, Portnoy.
I'm saying
How
fire
about-
them.
how about-
Go get your own dang coffee. That's what I say.
There you go.
Yeah, quit driving in big limousines. Yeah, put them
There
in
you go.
put them in 72 Plymouth Dusters. Yeah, let them ride around in Duster with no air conditioning or power steering. Let them live like we do. Right?
They're all not mechanically inclined like you are. If something falls off, you've got that 200-mile-an-hour tape that you can put it back
Hey,
on.
you learn a lot in life when you have to push your own car off and jump in, then hit the clutch. You know what I'm saying, to get started?
You better be going down a hill too.
You know what I mean? We have to
You don't
park.
want that thing stalling going up a hill.
You have to
buddy.
park on a hill, just so you can get started. You learn a lot in life for that.
Like
know?
how you learned, like that was an excuse that it just fell off the cliff, and the
Yeah.
insurance company just,
I think when you take your driver's test, your brakes, you ought to have to pump your brakes at least 3 times before you have a pedal. That way people will learn. I mean, that's a learn in life, to not tailgate, If you drive in the left-hand lane, automatically, if you drive in the left lane, you automatically ought to have your license revoked for a year or 2. Do you argue that? Do you argue that, Pat?
Apparently, the governor of Florida argues that. He vetoed that bill. They passed that in Florida in the legislature, and he vetoed it.
Yeah, you always got to pick on the Republicans, don't you? Always got to pick on
Hey,
the
I didn't identify I just said the
okay.
governor of Florida.
Yeah, you're like, yeah.
I didn't say, I don't. The first question I ask my friends is, are you a Republican or a Democrat? That's not what I do.
I do that.
I know you do that.
Sometimes you don't have to. When you're driving down the road and you look over and there's some person in the car beside you wearing a mask
with purple hair.
Yeah, you don't even talk to them.
I don't.
Harry, is that you?
Oh, used to
Good.
before we had all this driving stuff, Google Maps and all that, you'd have to pull over and ask somebody directions. And, if you seen somebody standing there with a mask and purple hair, that you wouldn't stop and ask them directions, would you? I mean, honestly. No. Why?
You're right.
Yeah, I'm right. Of course, you're not supposed to judge a book by its cover. Bull. That's what I say. That is bull. You can judge a book by its cover. You can. I'm telling you.
There are indicators.
There's indicators.
They might not be all accurate, but they're indicators.
Yeah. Yeah, there's indicators. Yeah.
Yeah.
You can judge a book by its cover.
Don't ask purple-haired people for directions.
No.
That's number 1 on Stephen's 10 Commandments.
Yeah.
I guess unless it's like Starbucks or Forever 21 or H&M or one of those stores. I don't know.
H&M.
Or Hot Topic.
Hot Topic, no.
What is
Hey, man, don't be talking about Hot Topic.
I don't know none of this junk. Oh, well. Hey, did you see Bowman and AOC, man, giving their powerful speech up in the Bronx over the weekend? Did you see that?
What? It was like she was dancing around like she had ants in her pants.
They
or
both
something.
were, man. They were acting like rappers or something,
Yeah.
throwing the F-bomb out and cussing and all that. I mean, and everybody was chanting. I don't know what I couldn't understand a word he said, and I couldn't understand. I couldn't understand what she was saying, but she knocked the microphone plumb off the stand.
See, that's what I like about Pat and Harry's show, because they didn't talk about that this morning. They talked about Marjorie Taylor Greene disagreed with the poll. Heavens to Betsy.
We don't talk
It's
like
an
that either,
insurrection. That was you, by the way, Pat.
Yeah.
That was your voice.
What are you drinking?
Who, him?
Me?
Yeah.
I've got Waterloo.
That's a beer can.
It is not. It's sparkling water.
Oh,
Blackberry
man.
lemonade. I done been raked over coals for
You better lay out of church for a couple of weeks until this blows
Waterloo.
over.
Yeah. It's got.
Waterloo's a brewery in Iowa.
Oh, is that what it is?
Yeah.
No, I promise it's not beer. It's
Sparkling water.
definitely
Blackberry lemonade. Naturally flavored with other natural flavors. It goes good with moon pies.
5.5% alcohol. It says that down the
Yeah,
bottom.
there you
of it.
go. I was looking for to give you
was
an
it.
excuse for your division prowess this morning.
But I just think here you got these folks up there in the Bronx, and these guys, they're cussing and dropping the F-bomb. And do you think that is the way our leaders should act?
No, but do you consider AOC to be your leader?
She's not, but she's got a vote up there. She's got a vote.
Yeah, well, look at who's she playing to. Those are her voters.
That's sad, ain't it?
Well, it's different, I'll say that.
I mean, these are the folks that's in charge, and
This is another reason to take those warnings off the dry cleaning bags.
I'm with you on that, 100%, man. I'm with you on that. Oh, well, that's our world we live in today. AOC.
That is.
And what's his
is.
name? Jamal Bowman? Bowman? I guess he is.
I don't know who he is.
I don't know, but he was up there too,
What's
man.
his claim? Is he a congressman?
I guess he is. He's something up there. Who knows? I can't keep up with him. I mean, honestly, I can't keep up with him. And can you?
Some of the ones that make sense I can.
Hey,
keep
he's
up
the one
with,
that
but-
pulled the fire alarm. He was the guy who.
Yeah, that's right.
He was the one who worked in the
Oh.
school system who didn't know
Yeah.
that the fire alarms made a fire alarm go off.
Yeah, he thought it was to open the door or something, right?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Take this country back is what they said. Okay, they've got it here where they figured out what take this country back. What is she talking about? Take this country back. What does she mean? Take this country back from who? From them?
From you. From you.
Are you kidding? We're on the.
From you and others like you.
Oh, okay. So
You're a danger to them.
I know that's a daggum truth.
Yeah, you hold them up as examples of what our leaders should not be doing. You're
Yeah.
mean,
I am mean.
judgmental,
I am that.
mathematically challenged.
I am that too.
See,
Don't forget the last part, but I am right. I am right.
How did I know that was coming?
I am right. Yeah, you get
He
all
is
these
right,
folks,
yeah.
they go and get all these doctorate degrees, and they just educate the common sense right out of them and just fill them full of stupid and send them to Washington, D.C. Is that not the world we
Boy,
live in today?
is that not the truth?
That
I
is the
mean,
truth.
These guys get up there and they have all these initials after their name, and then they open up their mouth.
My initials is BS. There is such a thing, ain't there? BS.
Yeah, your initial. Now that I think about it, it is BS.
And and I got a PhD because it's piled high and deep. So anyway, we got to get to a break, folks. We got to get to a break. We need another quote, Packy. Can you get us another quote? Go to the Babylon Bee this time. The Babylon Bee. See what we can find on the Babylon Bee. And we want to thank More Insurance Services, 828-389-4000. Give them a call. Let them give you a quote. I guarantee you they're going to save you some money.
Untangling your headphones, finding the right remote, saying goodbye to your favorite shirt that hasn't fit in 10 years. Why are simple things sometimes so complicated? Thankfully, with Auto Owners, insurance doesn't have to be one of them. Auto Owners works with independent agents who live in your community and answer when you call, so you can worry about more important things, like finding a new favorite shirt. That's simple human sense.
Now you can find More Insurance in Blairsville on Highway 515 across the street from the Home Depot. Call 706-745-2139 for a fast and accurate quote.
Property values are increasing, so why not protect your biggest investment, your home, with a Green Tree metal roof? Obviously, a metal roof is stronger and longer lasting than shingles, but Green Tree Metals uses the cool chemistry Axo Nobel paint system that comes with a lifetime film integrity warranty against cracking and peeling. Learn why you should ask your contractor to install a Green Tree metal roof at greentreemetals.com.
Green Tree Metal, coolest roof around.
So, how do you know your tax resolution specialist is good at what she does? It's when other CPAs call and say,
"Help, Debbie! I don't know how to battle the IRS like you do."
North Georgia Tax Solutions just recently took over a case and saved the client $82,000. Debbie did it and continues to do it for her clients.
Call Debbie Snelling at North Georgia Tax Solutions, whether it's hundreds or millions of dollars you owe. Call 706-745-3856 in Blairsville.
Young Harris Water Sports and RV, now offering new RVs and boats from top brands like Grand Design, Rockwood, Cedar Creek, Godfrey Pontoons, Hurricane Deck Boats, Monterey Bowriders, Robalo Center Consoles, and more. Now offering a closeout sale on all 2023 boats and RVs. Young Harris Water Sports and RV has the largest service center and parts and accessories selection in the area, so there's no reason to leave the mountains. Young Harris Water Sports and RV, located at 3676 Highway 76, or online at yhmarineandrv.com. Let's go!
Warmer weather is coming, and that means you've got 50 places to go, and you're still in love with the truck that will get you there. So spring forward with accessories from Rose Auto in Blairsville.
Rose Auto.
Bed covers, towing systems, steps. Rose Auto has what you need to do it right. Just up from 515 on the Murphy Highway. Rose is the only way to get your ride to a ball game, a fishing trip, or an overnight camping trip.
Rose Auto.
Type in Rose Auto Accessories on Facebook. We're next to Mike's Seafood.
Jackie Jones, Jackie Jones, Jackie Jones. A
better solution for basic vehicle service has come to the mountains. Quick Lane at Jackie Jones Ford Hayesville is your go-to place for routine auto maintenance for all vehicle makes and models. Get extraordinary service from expert technicians and take advantage of our low-price tire guarantee at Jackie Jones Ford Hayesville and jjfordhayesville.com.
Jackie Jones Ford. The Morning Dish.
You can't blame Stephen Phillips for your business insurance going up 25% this year, but you can still do something about it. Business owners, you need to talk business with More Insurance Services, your mountain insurance agency in Hayesville, Blairsville, and Hiawassee.
All righty, we're back with you across the teletype machine up here. Susan Musser wants to know, where's my coffee? I'm trying to cut back, man. I've been drinking about a pot and a half every morning. I've been cutting back on that a little bit. And Puddin's like, man, I ain't cutting back on my pot at all. Oh, well. What you got, Pat?
Well, the Babylon Bee, according to the Babylon Bee, this is the world top scientists are convening in secret lab to develop the perfect drug cocktail for Biden to make it through a 90-minute debate with Trump.
He is in training right now. He is in training, and the first training he's got so far they're working on is trying to have him practice standing up for 90 minutes.
There you go.
Yeah.
He's got a permanent infusion going, right?
I know that's right.
It
Yeah.
is interesting how he can be. He's like totally bipolar, man. It's like 1 minute he's just staring off into space, and next minute he's like Dark Brandon, you know?
Yeah, I don't know. I like Trump said, you know, he's going to get a shot in the you know what. Yeah, they're going to rev him up. Actually, one of the doctors is actually wanting to do a drug test on him before the debate. And I don't know if that's going to happen or not, but that is actually news that I think he was a doctor for several different presidents, and he's asking for, hey, let's get the former White House physician drug test Biden before and after the debate. So
is that Ronnie Jackson?
I guess let's see who it is. Yep, Ronnie Jackson, Republican Texan, former White House physician during the administration of President Trump, President George W. Bush, Barack Obama, and Donald Trump would request that President Joe Biden submit the president to have a performance enhancing drug test. So they're wanting to have a drug test. I'm all for that. Do you not think?
I think I think our standards have come down pretty much when we need a drug test on potential presidential candidates, but I think it might be a good idea.
I think.
How do you drug test like a reptilian alien lizard person? How do you do that? I don't.
Well, it's
peel
hard
one of the
finding
scales off.
Do they
to
pee?
start off with, right?
Yeah, just peel a scale off, I guess. So. Bill Maher, man, he's such a great guy, man. He said that Biden still got his marbles, man. He still got all his marbles. He don't know where they're at. They're rolling all over the floor. But
he's playing with them too instead of leading the country.
yeah, he's got his marbles. That's what keeps him occupied, right?
Yeah.
Play with his marbles. Yeah.
Playing with his marbles in his pocket.
Yeah. And Willie Nelson has changed his song around, releasing a new song, Mama, Don't Let Your Cowboys Grow Up to Be Cowgirls. That ought to be a hit.
It's got hit spelled all over
I'm
it,
telling you right now, and Rob Reiner, man, we got some good news coming out in this presidential election because he said that Rob Reiner, you know who he is, he was actually the guy on, what was the show back in the day we used to watch all the time with?
Archie Bunker.
Archie Bunker, yeah.
All in the Family?
Yeah.
All in the Family.
Yeah.
He was, what was he? He was Meathead, right?
Yeah, Meathead. Man, I'm telling you, they had him nailed back then, did they not?
Yeah.
Yeah, Meathead. But anyway, he said he's going to set himself on fire when Donald Trump wins. So, hey, we're all excited about this. Reckon they'll put this on social media or...
It's like one of those Buddhist monks, huh?
Yeah, I'm going to set myself on fire. Yeah, we love him. Don't we love him?
That goes back to the whole thinking that, you know, when something bad happens, you burn down your neighborhood.
Yeah, that's what we do.
What's wrong with people?
Well, that's like, you know, when they convicted Trump up there in New York City, man, we had riots all over America. All of us, mega weirdo
right-wing nationalists.
Yeah, we were just
stealing shoes right and left, man.
It was bad. It was bad. It was so bad. You remember that? Don't you remember that, Pat?
I do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was bad. So
it was CNN had extensive coverage on that.
I reckon. Okay, Trump announces that he will shut down the federal Department of Education and return education back to the states if he's elected.
Okay, are you going to vote for him yet, Pat?
Are you gonna-
Are you?
He's got some really good policies.
But he's got mean tweets, and I just can't bring myself to vote for somebody with mean tweets. It just hurts my feelings so much. I need to go to my safe space.
Yeah. But in our country, we need you to be mamala of the country.
Yeah. Yeah, I have to go do my goat yoga. Yeah, I need to do goat yoga because of mean tweets.
November can't come soon enough.
I mean, honestly, though, is this...
I'm going to need one of those shots in the rear end to make it through November with you guys.
Yeah, that's probably right.
Mm-hmm.
You're awful quiet, Pat.
I'm just waiting for the next bombshell that you roll out there off of Cat Turd or Babylon Bee or whatever.
What is it? You got to help me this here a little bit, Packy, right here. What is this? Hell, I got to get him over here because...
Your phone crash again?
Yeah. Well, you know, I am dyslexic, and sometimes these words don't make no sense to me. What's the word?
You follow Dom Luke, you're breaker of change, a breaker of narrative too?
Yeah.
Man, we got the same friends. Okay, maybe we are brainwashed, dude.
What is the word?
What, the patriarchy?
Yeah, the patriarchy. Yeah, she's saying, and actually had her whole. Okay, let's go back just a little bit. We got Taylor Swift up here in concert. Has got all of these young kids hollering "F the," how you say it?
The patriarchy.
What do you think about that?
Taylor Swift has got that going on.
That's like screaming, like, "We have daddy issues. We have daddy issues."
Yeah,
like,
yeah. Why would they do that?
Well, she's a devil worshiper. They say she worships the devil. You heard that? Huh?
Who's they?
That's probably all the people that were like watching
Cat
her
turd.
worship the devil on stage. I don't know. Like,
Cat turd.
Cat Turd
And
and
Cat Turd,
Babylon Bee. Okay, got it.
So you don't believe it?
No.
Well, I mean, why would she do this though?
Why would she do what?
Have her whole audience, and we're talking thousands of audience. Not
I
as
don't
much as-
believe that.
You don't believe it? Well, you can actually go watch the video that was live.
Okay.
Yeah, you can watch the video. Can you believe that?
If I could watch the video, yeah, I could believe it perhaps.
this is saying that she has voter registration booths at her concerts, at all of her concerts, which allow fans to register to vote.
They ain't none of them over, 14 years old?
I don't know, man. There's a lot of Swifties out there.
We're in trouble now.
Yeah, there's a lot of over 18 Swifties out there.
Uh-huh, there are.
So, and what's the problem with that, Stephen?
What's that? What do you mean?
That she's providing them with the paperwork that they can fill out should they so choose to register to vote. What's the problem with that?
Well, the fact that they're 13 and 14 years old, I think there's a problem.
Well, okay, let's start from the premise that they can't prove that they're old enough, therefore they're not going to get registered at their local registration office when they turn the paper in.
I think, I don't know. I guess there's nothing wrong with that.
Thank you.
Yeah, nothing wrong with that at all, I guess. you
Yeah,
know.
I mean, both parties have what they call get out the vote efforts.
Right.
Part of that is to get as many people that agree with your party registered to vote. They're doing that every weekend. Why can't Taylor Swift do it at her concerts?
I guess
Because Swifties will be the fall of the Republic. I
That's
don't
what
know.
I'm saying. It's going to be the end of the world as we know it.
That may be true.
Yeah.
That may be
And yeah,
And is she doing that in London? Because surely those people can't vote.
well,
I
you
know,
hey, you
Decoy
voted in Georgia and you live in South Carolina. What's the difference?
London's a little farther away.
Oh, that makes a difference because it's further away.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
got you on that.
Proximity.
Hey, did y'all see this this suicide drone in Ukraine? Did y'all see the suicide drone? That was crazy. They got drones now with like dynamite on them.
Yeah.
And they had this soldier, and they flew that thing right over top that soldier and blowed him up.
He's just like Dr. Evil, isn't he, Pat? He's like, ooh, cool sharks with laser beams attached to their heads. Like,
I'm just
Hey,
thinking,
drones
man,
with dynamite.
This just beats the heck out of spotlighting deer, man. I mean, this is awesome.
I thought this was a new way for you to go fishing.
I'm thinking,
Fly
I
that
mean,
drone
I
over
just
Lake
thought,
Chicoo?
because, spotlighting deer, you got to ride around with your light all the time. And this thing here, you just fly through the woods. And you get a whole herd. You get a whole herd.
All you got left is hamburger.
Yeah, you wouldn't even have to do none of that. That's just crazy to me that this, and I don't know if this is true or not, but it come from the Hodge twins. You follow the Hodge twins?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Dang good show. Dang good show.
Sorry.
Oh, God.
What?
Your news sources are unbelievable.
That's the problem. They're unbelievable. Till later on we find out, hey, wait a minute.
Yeah,
they were right.
Yeah.
They were right.
Uh-huh.
Am I wrong?
Certainly, yeah. Yeah, you're wrong.
I'm wrong again.
Yeah, you're wrong again.
Oh, well. How about Putin breaks his silence? Putin breaks his silence and says that the world elite are not human, but cold-blooded hybrids. They're cold-blooded hybrids.
Isn't he part of the world elite?
I don't know. Maybe not. Maybe not. I don't know, but he's calling them out. I'm with him. I think they are. There's no way they can be human. There's no way.
When their eyes blink like inward, like sideways, like, I'm kind of with him, man.
And that's from the Conspiracy Rabbit. Do you follow the Conspiracy Rabbit?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Did we just become best friends? Do you want to do karate in the garage?
Yeah, Judy chop, man. Yeah, I'll show you how to Judy
How do you
chop.
come about finding these? Is there like a conspiracy Google?
They find us, man.
Okay, yeah. You're listening to your phone conversation.
Yeah, you're not friend. You ain't my friend no more. You don't like
we're the only ones not living in the Matrix, man.
Yeah, I can prove that.
Yeah, I don't know what that means, but yeah.
I got a logo for the T-shirts.
Okay.
Fake news you can trust.
There you go. I love it, man. I love it. Proven daily. Yeah, proven daily. I think that's the thing about it, though. Everybody keeps talking about aliens, and they've been here for years. I'm telling you, they're in control. They're in control. I think Reagan was the last real person.
And here's the funny thing is Biden responded to Putin. Did you see what he said?
No.
He said, "No, Vladimir, you're cold-blooded." That's something a reptile would say.
Yeah.
Said, right. "No, you're the reptile."
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like a couple of kids on the school park playground.
I know you are, boy. Am I?
You're the reptile.
Yeah.
This is the world we're living in today. The world we're living in today. Oh, well, what are you going to do? Hey, let's give something away. We've had too much fun. What do you got?
What do we have? Let's give away some of our favorite Logan Turnpike Mill right next to the hole in the wall in Blairsville.
Yeah, no doubt about that. Yep. So we're going to do that. We get back. You get us a question there, Pat?
I will get you a question. I'm going to get a education trivia question today.
Education trivia?
Yeah.
Okay. That sounds interesting. Hey, if y'all need to find out if you can save some money, I guarantee that you can. If you'll give More Insurance Services a call, they got 5 locations to better serve you, and at least call and let them give you a quote at 828-389-4000. It'll take 5 minutes, and I think you'll find out that they will save you a lot of money, and we'll be right back.
Resetting your password, unsubscribing from emails, printing anything. Why are simple things sometimes so complicated? Thankfully, with an Auto Owners Insurance independent agent, getting the right coverage for your business doesn't have to be one of them, so you can get back to more important things, like learning how that printer works. That's simple human sense.
In Hiawassee, you can find More Insurance Services on Main Street. Call 706-896-6172 for a fast and accurate quote.
Well, I needed some new tires, but I didn't know where to get them. I got old tires so bald that you can see the air inside them. New ones, gently used ones, they got Falcons and Coopers, whether you're driving a Corvette or a 65 Vista Cruiser. High Country Tire, cruising up and down these mountain roads in style. Give them a call, don't hesitate or contemplate, you'll appreciate it. It's High Country at 706-835-1488.
Marina Station Water Park is now open at the Ridges Resort on Lake Chatuge.
Open every day from 10 a.m. to 7 p.m. You can purchase a pass for 1 hour or all day. For a limited time, we're offering weekday discounts when you purchase 4 passes. New this year are Teen Nights, where we offer extended hours on select Fridays. This special party is just for teens with themes like Hawaiian Luau and Neon Glow in the Dark. For more information, visit theridgesresort.com or follow us on social media.
For over 50 years, Mountain Realty of Hiawassee has been providing outstanding service to our clients. If you're looking to buy or sell in North Georgia or Western North Carolina, Mountain Realty will provide you with the most ethical, honest, and efficient service possible. Our realtors listen and are eager to help our clients find their dream home or property. We're members of Northeast Georgia and Georgia MLS, allowing extra exposure to agents working with buyers. We are easy to find on the shores of Lake Chatoog in downtown Hiawassee at 325 North Main Street and at mountainrealty.com.
Don't wait around for the ice cream truck. Blazin' Scoops in Hiawassee is scooping and hand-dipping all the flavors of delicious Hershey's ice cream. Whether it's a waffle cone, cake cone, hot fudge sundae, banana split, or one of our delicious hot food items, Blazin' Scoops has something to satisfy your sweet tooth and cool you down this summer. Ask us about our event space, available for birthdays and special events. Blazin' Scoops is locally owned and operated in Hiawassee between AT&T and Van Keith Insurance. Blazin' Scoops, Hiawassee's downtown ice cream shop. Start the day off right at the Tin Roof Country Store and Creamery in Blairsville. You might think of the Tin Roof for yummy desserts, but the breakfast menu is really great. Not only that, breakfast is served all day. And have you tried the new coffee roasts, like the Wake Up Happy Espresso Blend or the Cold Plunge Cold Brew? Taste for yourself in the Merchants Walk in Blairsville. The Tin Roof Country Store and Creamery, open at 6 a.m. Monday through Friday and 10 a.m. Saturday.
The Morning Dish. Unlike the telephone company, you've got choices in the mountains for auto insurance. And when you deal with an independent agent, you've got even more. And choices mean savings. Speak with a local neighbor at Moore Insurance Services.
All righty, we're back with you, and we're fixing to give away some Logan Turnpike Meal. You can't go wrong with that at all. If you can answer this next educational question from Pat Malone, the number is 706-379-9770. Again, 706-379-9770. If you have won in the last few days, you can't win again, so don't call. What do you got, Pat?
The question is, where was the first public school in the United States established?
Where was the first public school in the United States established? And the phone is not ringing.
Oh, geez. Too hard?
Oh, I don't know. Public schools. Hey, I think it'd be great that they actually get rid of all that and let the states take over the education system. What do you think?
Well, that's the way it started.
Yeah, I think that's the way it should be.
I mean, what didn't the Department of Education, wasn't that created during Carter's administration?
Probably was. Poor Carter, bless his heart. He's just, well, he used to be the worst president, but now he's not. He's
off the bottom.
Yeah, he's not doing good, I don't think, is he?
That's what I've heard, but God, he's probably the longest surviving person in hospice care.
Yeah, that's because, you know, he wakes up.
He's been in hospice for over a year, I think.
Is it really? I know his wife went in hospice and she pulled the pin quick.
Yeah.
Yeah, so, hey, we got somebody.
We do. We have Marjorie Taylor Greene.
Hey, Marjorie, what are you doing? We love you.
Hey, I love y'all too. I'm just raising Cain here in Georgia.
Hey, keep it up. Keep it up. We're all about it.
Well, I wanted to answer your question. It is Boston, Massachusetts.
And you're a winner.
Thank you.
Boston? That's a problem. You know how them folks are up in Boston.
Yeah, I know it. I need to get up there and raise some Cain.
Yeah, I love it. What else is on the agenda today? Anything good?
No, that's about it today.
Yeah. How's AOC doing?
Pretty good.
Yeah.
Doing good.
Her eyelashes. Was she the one that had the eyelashes on? Or
I think so.
Oh, girl, baby girl.
Oh, girl.
Really? Don't even play.
Did that not make you mad? Did that not just upset you to no end?
Something else, isn't it?
Yeah. I think we need to bring back what's it called? Draws or duels. Duels. Are you for that? Hello?
Oh, I'm sorry. I got one of my constituents talking to me.
Oh, tell them to shut up.
asking something about $13 million. AOC.
AOC. Well, you're the winner, and we're behind you. Now, Pat Malone don't like you much.
Well, too bad for Pat.
That's a perfect answer. Too bad for Pat. I love it. You can be on this show, Marjorie.
Yeah, anytime.
Oh, thank you guys. Thank you so much. I appreciate it.
Hey, we're gonna send your you got her real name or her?
Oh, that's
okay.
Marjorie
Hey,
Taylor
we got to
Greene.
get your. Well, we'll just send Marjorie Taylor Greene over to Logan Turnpike Mill. Okay.
Okay.
Just
that
kidding. Hey,
sounds
you got to
good.
call back, and we got to get your real name so we can send your gift
This is
certificate over
Marjorie
there,
Taylor
okay?
Greene. Why do you not think it's not Marjorie Taylor Greene?
Well,
I mean,
listen, I know Marjorie Taylor Greene's voice, man. I listen to her audiobooks all night.
Are you a
every
Democrat
night.
or Republican?
Oh, come on now. We all know.
You never know who's going to call the morning dish. Thank you
So
so
who,
much.
who are you voting for in November?
Yeah.
Well, you know that too.
Tell
don't
us.
you? Well, Trump, of course.
There you go. All right. You be good.
I will
Thanks.
you too. Thanks. I will call back.
All right. Definitely do that.
See, Pat, when they're voting for Trump, they're not ashamed.
Yeah.
They're just like
All-
Trump,
all
you know.
that- all that means is Putin's getting really good at his screening.
No, and whenever it's a Biden voter, it's like I really feel like we shouldn't have to tell people who we're voting for. You know.
Yeah. I'm not going to tell you.
Keep your day job, Becky.
Like Pat.
It's just truth. People that vote for Biden, it's none of your concern. It's none of your business. I got the Democratic headquarters of Towns County, my next door neighbor. I'm not kidding you, man. They rented a house. They got Democratic headquarters. I mean, it's like, why don't they just put a sign up? We hate America.
They don't hate America. They just
Time
have
for a
different-
chicken farm.
They do hate America.
Lord.
What do you mean they don't hate America?
Come on.
They say they hate America. They tell you they do.
Do they not say that? Honestly?
No.
So what? They love America? They're just trying to make us a third world country or something? What is it?
Love is really a strange thing. It's
So tell
very
me what you're talking about. How do you figure they don't hate America?
What do they love about America? Pat?
Yeah.
Tell me one thing they love.
No, I'm not a Democrat.
Well, then how do you know they don't hate it?
Well, maybe they do. I don't know. What do I know?
Hey, who y'all got on tomorrow?
Tomorrow. We have a guest tomorrow. I'm working on it. Oh, we got Clay County's Chief Deputy Joe Wood is with us.
All righty, there we go. There we go.
Clean up the office because I think he's coming in.
All right, good deal. Good deal.
Don't leave any residual powder around there, will you?
There ain't no powder here. All right, folks.
Hey, did you see those fools at the golf tournament?
Oh yeah, man, they weren't the what? Yeah.
You that really got me on their side. I'm all for climate change now.